Sorry, I was looking at the reviews to make sure that the pictures matched the ones that I was looking at when I was going through it. I'm short and I'm skinny. All information is going to be in this blank zone right here. And all of a sudden, whoop, here it is. Ta-da! Hi guys, and welcome back to another cosplay review. It has been a hot minute since I have done one of these, I think. I think my last video was a con vlog, which I'm trying to get better at, you know, being more timely, but the winter depression has hit. But anyways, so I'm gonna be doing a review on a cosplay that I have already worn to a convention. If you saw my vlog about it, you'll probably know which one I'm talking about. But I got a Spidey suit right before KomoriCon, and I was able to wear it. I was supposed to coordinate with a friend, but that didn't pan out. But I still had fun. I enjoyed wearing it, and I'm going to now tell you about it as well as my experience ordering it, because it was a little tricky. And it's a little tricky telling you now because apparently I don't have all my information saved like I thought I did. So I will do my best to explain what I know and how I did it and things like that. So first off, I have the website pulled up here. I'm going to stand off to the side so I can show you screenshots or whatever. So the suit that I chose was from Printcostumes.com, and it was the Arachnid Studios Homecoming Dye Sublimation on Spandex, I'm pretty sure is the one that I got. It looks, yeah, it definitely is one. Sorry, I was looking at the reviews to make sure that the pictures matched the ones that I was looking at when I was going through it. They have a whole bunch of different other ones. They have like a lot of different Spidey suits. Is mainly what they do. I know that there's another website that does like a mixture of Spidey suits along with like other spandex suit styles, so I'll put that name there because I was debating between the two, but Print Costumes is what I went through. Heads up, this was not cheap at all. It was over, oh gosh, I can't even remember. I will find the number and put it up here of what the total ended up being. But this is with like some stuff added onto it because there's a lot of options here. So one of the first things that you have to do is you have to put your size in, because if you're doing it for a custom, I mean they have sizings, but I didn't mind to custom fit me because I have, I'm short and I'm skinny. And I'm very thin a lot of places, so if I wanted this to fit me right, it had to be custom ordered. I've had a lot of issues where if I get the generic sizing, either the pants are too big and the top fits fine, the top is too small, and the pants fit fine. It's a lot of like back and forth or mix and match between those things. Sometimes things don't fit in certain places, other things fit in better places. And with this being a Spidey suit and being body forming, I wanted it to fit me well. I did go for the custom tailoring for female because I am a girl and like I said, I wanted this to fit nicely. I don't think I saved the printing file because that was an extra like $30, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember if I clicked that or not. I don't think I did. I think I said no because that just gives you the like the file that they use to print the suit, and I didn't need that for anything else really since I was just getting it from here. So for my sizing, I put my height, my weight, my chest, whips, hips, head circumference, neck circumference, and wrist. They have a thing on here to show you, they have the thing on here to show you what you need to measure. You can also like, I also kind of Googled it a little bit too for some other, just to compare some stuff, but I also have most of my measurements already like written down for other stuff and for like when I'm ordering stuff online, so I just referenced that slash remeasured slash just got the new measurements that I needed, you know, because it had been a while since I had measured myself. So then there's other things you can add onto this. There is the added lenses. You can add lens, you can have attached lenses, which is $15 more, which I did. And then there's the face shell plus the magnetic lenses, which is $88, and I did not do that. You can also get it just the mask with no eyes or lenses. Then there is the regular, the fabric type. There's the regular thick, the super, and then the thick colors. I don't remember what I did. I really don't. I literally cannot find a lot of the information for what I did, so I'm so sorry, but I could not tell you what I did. I know I looked. One of the things I did is I referenced a video of somebody talking about this. If I find it between now and editing this video, I will put what I put up here. All information is going to be in this blank zone right here. I did add the shoes. I added the Kung Fu shoes because I didn't want to have to deal with taking them on and off / having to wear shoes over them. If you were doing something like the Miles Morales or the Gwen Spider one, where they have like shoes over it, I wouldn't do it. But because it's Spider-Man and he just has this suit, I put the shoes in. And then I did shoe sizing. I was a little worried about that because I'm kind of in between sizes and it really depends on the shoe, but I just, I checked their question, like the sizing stuff that they had on here, and figured out the best guess for me. And then I did the back U-zip, the invisible back U-zip, because it was supposed to be easier to get on by yourself. In my opinion, still debatable, and I'll get into that in a moment. And then there's a lot of other custom options. You can add the leather details, which I did. An ankle zipper, I did not do. Detached gloves, which I did because I knew I would need to have my hands free for using my phone, especially if I was doing like TikToks or taking photos, or if I was at a convention, going to the bathroom, washing my hands, eating, that stuff. I wanted to be able to take the gloves off. There's a detached mask, which again I did because I didn't want to have to be wearing it the entire time. You can get an extra mask. There's the crotch zippers, which I did not do. I was fine with just taking the top part off and doing my business that way. There is the forearm zipper, so you could do that instead of the gloves if you would prefer. Bless you! One second. Apologies. So yeah, there's the mask zip if you wanted to be able to, like, if you like had it attached or wanted it easier to put it on kind of thing, especially like with the face shell. There's the neck zip. I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. You can have no mask, open eye holes if you just get the mask without the lenses or the face shell. Puff painting to add detail. Raised spider emblems, I'm pretty sure I did that, and screen printed emblems. But yeah, and it took about a month to ship to my house. I ordered it before Komori, which was in November, but it didn't come. It came like the week before Komori, so that was like the 15th, 17th was Komori. So then. Sometime before the 10th, I think. It was like a random Wednesday that I got this package, and I was just like, what the heck is this? Because I had been checking it, and it had like no updates on like the processing or anything, and all of a sudden, whoop, here it is. But anyways, it came in a bag, which came in a bag, which came in a bag. So there was like 3 bags of packaging for this. I was so confused. But this bag is pretty nice. So I've been keeping it in here to keep, oops, there was a mask, to keep everything together. So let us start with top and go to the bottom. So we have the mask here. All of this is stretchy material, so it's good. It's got the little eye holes, of course, and you can see through them. I don't recommend wearing glasses underneath it because it's not meant to fit that way. I did get the zipper for the head, just because I wanted to just make sure it was easy to get on, which I don't think I actually have been using it, so I probably could have nixed that. But it fits nicely, especially with the fact that I don't have a face shell. I know a lot of like Spider-Man cosplayers will have the face shells because it gives you that form of like a face without having like it suck into your face and makes it easier to breathe and stuff. I was not planning on wearing this on my face the entire time, so it was fine. I didn't have a problem with that. But yeah, so that's the head. Here are the detached gloves. So this only has the screen printing of the design on here, so I took these into the sleeves. I probably could have just gone with like the wrist zippers and just stuck my hands out that way, but I was fine with the gloves this weekend. It wasn't bad, it wasn't a pain. Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference if you would prefer to have the gloves versus the wrist zippers. I think if you were to, I think it's just personal preference. I didn't mind these. It was a little irritating just putting them on and off again in general, but other than that, I didn't care too much. So onto the full body. So the shoes are kind of weighing it down, but I'll get to that in a moment. But as you can see, I got the 3D emblems and the leather details. So like on the shoulders where he's got the black, and on the arms are all leather. The emblem on the front is 3D printed, and so is the one on the back. Well, not 3D printed, but like 3D. This is like a rubber, and same with this. So it's textured and it feels different. The U-zip goes from basically under the armpit down the back and up to the other armpit, and it goes obviously it goes up to the neck with that. And it's got like, it's all stretchy, but you can see like the pattern for what I chose didn't, on the fabric, the way that they do it, it does not like stretch. It doesn't look distorted when it stretches, so that's not a worry. If like you get something it's a little tight, it's not gonna look as bad. Like if it's like, you know how like sometimes when things are stretchy material and you stretch it, it kind of like fades out and then you can kind of see through it. It doesn't really do that, which is nice. More leather detail on the legs, and then the shoes, as you can tell, I have already been walking around on them. They're kung fu shoes, so they have the fabric, and then the sole is keeps it all together and everything. But yes, now when I was at the convention, I did wear like shorts and a t-shirt underneath it because 1, it's November, 2, we're in Oregon, and 3, it was wet. So I was cold and I was glad for the layers. I did wear a hoodie over it too, but it actually wasn't too bad, in all things considering. And you didn't really, like for me, it didn't really like show that I was wearing clothes underneath it because it was form-fitting, but it also is loose enough that I don't have to really worry about that. So now that I've shown you it, I will be putting it on. Okay, with these, the first thing is definitely to like get your feet in the shoes. I would wear socks, but I'm not going to be wearing this for long, so I don't really care too much. Sitting down kind of helps too. We're going all the way to the floor for this. So, to get your, yes, I have a giant bruise right here. If, I'm gonna take the video, but this is the last few days have been the ice storm in Oregon, and I slipped and fell. So I got some pretty gnarly bruises. Okay, there we go. So it's a little tricky to kind of get the shoes on, just because they are like, you can't really see, and it likes to spin like that, so it gets a little twisted up. But yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, now my heel isn't in. It's a little less tricky than with socks on. With socks on, it, for whatever reason, made it a little bit more difficult. But yeah. Okay. Whew. That was fun. Okay, now we're standing up. So. Okay. Now make sure everything is pulled. Okay. There we go. As you can see, the bottom layer is very form-fitting. You can't really see my shorts that I'm wearing. And about right here, there's just a little bit of a bump. But other than that, yeah, everything is looking nice. The only thing is just like you can see kind of the edging for the leather. But other than that, get this back up here. So I did have my mom help me with zipping this up anytime I had to take the top part off. So there is that. I can do it myself. It's just a little tricky. Whew. I might open up a window. It's hot in here now. Like I said, it's pretty warm with like getting it on. There we go. So you can do it by yourself. It just takes a moment and some pulling and finagling. But as you can see, let me do that so you can see. Ta-da! It looks, I like it. It feels nice. It's decent. It fits my body pretty decently. Yeah, it's a little loose around the stomach, but I much prefer that than having it like body type. At least this lets me do some movement and stuff. Twist, do some spidey poses. I'll put a couple of pictures up here of me at the convention if you're interested. And then, like I said, the gloves go all the way up to your forearm, but these ones don't have the leather detail on the gloves, so I took them underneath. That's why, like, it depends for if you want the arm the arm zipper, rather the wrist zipper, rather than gloves, because you kind of have to do that to get it, and then it doesn't, like, you can clearly see the seam kind of thing. So just kind of depends. And again, if you bunch up the gloves, then you kind of see the bump of it right here, unless you can get lucky and get it smooth. So just depends on what you're willing to deal with. Yeah, this is. And now for the final piece. I gotta take the glasses off. I did have my hair down when I was wearing this because I didn't want any bumps. So, yeah, and then I just gather up my hair and tuck it in and tuck this into the collar. And it's nice if you had like, nope. Yeah. See, this is kind of why some people prefer the face shell, because it is a little suffocating. There we go. So this is probably why some people prefer the facial, because it's definitely pushing up against my mouth, makes it a little difficult to talk, and you can clearly see like in between here is a little funky, but not bad. I like it. I think it's decent enough for what I was wanting. So yeah, but this is my Spidey suit. I'm gonna take this off again. I would not recommend wearing the mask for super long. I mean, you can. I just personally get a little claustrophobic with that amount of pressure on my head, as well as my neck. So overall, I am very happy with this. I love all the little details. I love how it looks. I think it's fantastic quality. It fits me great. I am very happy with how it turned out. And yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. I really like this. I mean, of course, there's some things I probably would actually just get the wrist zippers if I was to get this again, or get a different one. I would definitely like keep with like a lot of the little details. I think it really adds to the quality of it. Personal preference with that, but overall I am very happy with this. I think it's great quality. Definitely a little bit more on the spendy side of things, and I was a little like, you know, it had a little bit of a wait time when it came to this, especially since I ordered around October, so like Halloween craze of wanting to get this and whatnot. But yeah, I hope this at least got you interested in looking into this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.